what's going on, guys? My name is Brandon, and welcome to a brand new series here on the channel. Today, we are starting a Denver Broncos franchise rebuild, but playing every game, doing every offseason, all that jazz. If you guys are new to the channel, this series is going to be just like what we do with my current Bears franchise and what we did with Jets franchise. So if you guys kind of want a good idea of how this is going to go ahead and check those series out. And that's how the format of this series will be. Those of you guys who are returning, who are from Bears franchise or Jets franchise or just a fan of the channel, welcome back. I appreciate it. Thanks for clicking on the video, hitting the like button, subscribing, all that. If you guys are new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And let's get into the Denver Broncos. So they fire Vic Fangio finally. By the way, I should let you guys know I am a Broncos fan. Okay, I'm a Broncos fan. I live in Colorado. I've watched almost pretty much every Denver Broncos game since 2001. I did not watch the John Elway era. I wasn't old enough yet. But obviously saw Super Bowl 50. I've worked in sports radio here locally in Denver, so I feel like I know what I'm talking about. But obviously, I've been wrong. Everyone's been wrong. But if you guys are interested in what I actually think about the team, and you guys want to kind of want to know what I want them to do in real life, I do actually do a sports podcast, mainly Broncos, Nuggets, mainly Denver sports, but we do NFL picks, and we talk about the NBA in general and whatever. So if you guys want to check that out, it's down in the description. It's called Behind the Glass. You guys can search it on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. If you click on the Anchor link, it will send you to Anchor's website, which then has a link to all of the other podcasts where you guys can search it. It's called Behind the Glass, and we upload 1 or 2 podcasts a week. We don't live stream anymore, but for special occasions we probably will. So for the NFL draft and all that, we probably will. Maybe we'll do that on this channel this year. But yeah, so if you guys want to check out my thoughts, and I do the podcast with a good friend of mine, Steven. He's also been in sports media. He's worked with 104.3 The Fan. I've worked with Altitude, and then we both did a sports radio show in college. So if you guys do want to check that out, it again in the description down below is where you can find that podcast. But real quick, I'm going to go over kind of my thoughts on this team and what my thoughts have been with this team for the last 6 years. It hasn't been fun. I don't know how many times it takes for them to realize that using Band-Aids, hot glue, Gorilla Glue, I don't duct tape, whatever thing that holds something together for 5 minutes before it just shatters again. I'm so tired of it. I know most Broncos fans are. I've been sick of it since 2017. I got over it after a year. Most other fans just kind of, well, here we go again. Yeah, we love Joe Flacco. Yeah, he's in his prime, right? So yeah, I've been kind of, I guess, off the bandwagon for the Broncos over the last 5-6 years. Obviously I'm still a fan of them, but I've been very, very frustrated with just the lack of common sense with this team. A lot is happening with this team. Obviously, a new ownership will be coming in, Team Manning, and not Team Elway. That's for sure. But yeah, it's been a disaster. Obviously, I think for most of you, I would prefer an offensive-minded head coach. I don't think that they need to. If they did go and hire a defensive head coach, okay, fine. But what are you doing at quarterback, and who's your offensive coordinator? If, let's say they go ahead and hire Dan Quinn. I don't love it, don't really like it, but let's say they hire Dan Quinn and then they hire Getsy for their OC or whatever, right? Then I'm like, okay, well, as long as Dan Quinn knows how to manage a game and knows to at least pay attention somewhat to the offense and care about the offense, then, I'm willing to give it a shot. I mean, well, we have to, right? So I don't know. I don't know where this team is going to go. This series that I'm doing is going to be how I would do things, okay? It's not how I think things are going to happen. Does that make sense? If you guys want to know what I think is going to happen and kind of just the updates in real life, podcast, right? If you guys want to see how I would do things, then this is a series for you. If you just are a Madden, if you're just here for Madden content, then, you guys don't really care. So, but yeah, this isn't going to be like an ultra realistic because, well, it's Madden. It's pretty much impossible to make this ultra realistic, all right? I seriously doubt the draft picks will be, dead on. Like, it's Madden. Madden, it's not a great game. So I think we all know that. So that I just want to, I don't want to hear, oh, this was unrealistic. Well, yeah, no shit. It's Madden. So there's my, just kind of warnings for you guys. Like, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Don't want to get too many complaints. But anyways, let's get on with this team. Let's take a look at the roster first. This might be a longer first episode. We're going to do the whole offseason. And then after this, the following off seasons will actually be live streamed. All right. So that's kind of the plan. And then obviously every episode will be a game. Preseason will be one episode. And we'll go from there. So at quarterback, obviously, Teddy Bridgewater is going to walk. I believe he's a free agent. We will trade Drew Lock. I'm over it. Melvin Gordon, I think it's time for him to go. He's a free agent. Javonte Williams, time for him to move up. Cortland Sutton, Tim Patrick, Jerry Jeudy. They got KJ Hamler. It's a solid wide receiver group. I think Jerry Jeudy is the best wide receiver. It's just he hasn't obviously gotten opportunities. He's also been in and out of lineup. So I'm one of those that think Jerry Jeudy is extremely good. He's always open. It's just, well, they haven't had a quarterback to get him the ball. So obviously a problem there. I don't love the contract situation with Sutton and Patrick. I think, look, again, if I were running things, I would not have signed either of them to the contracts that they got. I think no way do I pay a 29, 30-year-old wide receiver $10 million a year. 28, he's going to be 29. I would never do that, so I might trade Tim Patrick. Cortland Sutton, I really like Sutton. So, I don't know. And plus, you got KJ Hamler coming back. I really like KJ Hamler. If he can just stay on the field, I think he's a big weapon for them. So I wouldn't mind just going Sutton, Jeudy, putting Jeudy in the slot, and then going KJ Hamler. Offensive line, they do need help, but I'll say this. It's not bad. People are like, well, they've been terrible, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's because you've got sticks standing in the pocket at quarterback, okay? None of them can move. Drew Lock can move a little bit, and he doesn't get sacked as much as the other guys. Like, this offensive line has been decent for considering who their quarterbacks have been. So I think I'll probably just leave it for the first year. Maybe Bowles will stay at left tackle. I know he's been up and down, but he's been better. Reisner, I think, could fit at right tackle. And then we can go Muti, Cushenberry, Miners. That might be the direction we go. We'll see. Noah Fant, he's got a lot of talent. We'll see if we can, just elevate that talent. I like Alberto. I'm not going to try to say his name. And then I'm not going to try and embarrass myself like everyone else does. And then for this defense, the defense played really well during this past season. But how much of that was Vic Fangio? Because as terrible a head coach as Vic Fangio was, I mean, I think he's right there with Joe Judge as being the two worst head coaches of all time. Well, Urban Meyer's up there too, but I mean, at least play calling and decision making, challenges, timeouts, time management in general. It was embarrassing, but he's a great defensive mind, right? Great defensive coordinator, and I think he really brought out the most with this group. Like, realistically, like if they let's say they go out and hire Hackett, right? Depending on who the DC is, I don't think they're going to be as good as this past season, because I don't think that DC is going to be as good as Vic Fangio. Now, I could be wrong, right? But this talent, I don't think equals out to the production that they put out, because I do give a lot of credit to Vic Fangio. With that said, Justin Simmons is great. Pat Surtain is a great corner. I really like Draymond Jones. I really love Baron Browning. I actually really liked what Kenny Young did. It's Kenny Young, right? Yeah, Kenny Young. So Bradley Chubb, just stay on the field if he can. There's a lot of work to do at outside linebacker. I don't know if he's really worth anything to trade. I mean, he's at a 79. He's playing up. He's a 78. Yikes, man. I don't know what we do with Bradley Chubb. I really like Jonathan Cooper. I think he can be a very, very good player. I like Malik Reed, but he's a free agent. I don't know if we'll bring him back. He's 26. Kareem Jackson, I'm going to let go. I love Caden Stearns. I don't know if he can be a legit starting safety in the league. We'll see. But I think safety is something to look at. They do need a nose tackle. I like Shelby Harris, but he's 31. In Madden, again, this can't be ultra realistic because Madden is not ultra realistic. Shelby Harris is going to be down to like a 70 overall by the end of the year. I mean, that's just how it is. Darby played well, but he's 28. He's going to start regressing. Kyle Fuller sucked. OJ Mudia is okay. Maybe we'll keep him around. He's only 24, so he should be able to improve. And he also has like 92, 93 speed, right? No, 91. We can use him. I think he's a guy that maybe we just elevate to corner 3. Maybe we draft a corner. I don't know. Pat Surtain, he's incredible. Great player. And he's gonna be an X factor probably by the end of the year. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say about this team. There's a lot of holes. Like, people think that this team is one quarterback away. I really don't think so. I think offensively, yes. I think they have the weapons offensively. Defensively, no. They need help at safety. They need help at linebacker. They need help at pass rush. Need help at nose. Need help at corner. I mean, really, I think the only spots that they're like good is wide receiver and running back. And honestly, offensive line, I'm okay with the offensive line. Don't love it, but I'm okay with it. Again, if you bring in, say Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson, I wouldn't do it. But if those guys happen to be a Bronco next year, I think the offense will be great. I think the offensive line will be good enough for those guys because they get rid of the ball so quickly, because they can move. I don't think the defense is that good. You're telling me this defense is better than Green Bay's? I don't think so. I really don't. I don't think so. So that's where, maybe against some run, but even then, against the run, the Broncos have been kind of mad. So this team has a lot of work to do. We've got a lot of holes to fill, but there are some young guys on this team that I really like. Really like Draymond Jones. Love Surtain. Like Baron Browning. Like Jonathan Cooper. I like Kenny Young. Justin Simmons is great. Like Caden Stearns. I like the offense, with Javonte, Sutton, Judy, KJ. I think I'm gonna trade Tim Patrick. I like Noah Fant. I know a lot of you guys don't like. I know a lot of Broncos fans that don't like Noah Fant, but at the end of the day, the dude is talented. Just need a quarterback and offensive mind to take advantage of it. So here we go. Got a lot of work to do. Let's go over the playoffs here and see what happens. Obviously, I'm recording this on Monday the 17th. So I don't know what's going to happen with the Cardinals-Rams game. I think the Rams win. We'll see. But obviously the Bengals getting a big win. That does not happen in this, where the Raiders win. So they'll play Tennessee. Kansas City plays Buffalo. And then, let's see, Philly beats Tampa Bay. Okay, Dallas wins. Well, that didn't happen, and they have the Rams winning in this. So we'll go ahead and see who can make it to the championship games. I think it will be Kansas City. Who was on the other side? So Tennessee beats the Raiders. Green Bay, Dallas. Well, man, that's unfortunate for you Dallas fans. I think Cincinnati beats Tennessee. I think Kansas City will beat Buffalo. I think Green Bay will beat... Who are they playing? San Fran? That's tough. It's a tough matchup for them. I do think Green Bay will get it done, though. And I think the Bucs will beat either the Rams or the Cardinals. So I think we'll get Bucs, Packers. I mean, I could see either the Rams or Cardinals beating the Bucs. I really could. But I think at the end, we'll get a Kansas City, Green Bay Super Bowl. That's my pick. That was my pick very early on in the year. Yeah, I think that's probably the case. Let's see who gets to the Super Bowl here. Let's see if it is Kansas City and Green Bay. As we move on to Super Bowl, what is this, 56? 57? It's 56. And it's Dallas and Kansas City. Oh, man. Dallas fans. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not. I'm not. Sucks to suck, right? So let's go ahead and see if anyone made the Pro Bowl here. In real life, obviously no Bronco Pro Bowls other than, I think Justice Simmons was an alternate. As we have Brady, Rodgers, Stafford, Herbert, Burrow, and Allen. We got JT, Cook, Connor, Harris, Kamara, Mixon. Let's see. Obviously, no wide receivers from the Broncos. No one offensively from the Broncos. I seriously doubt. And let's see. Anyone from the defense? No. And no Justin Simmons. So, no one. No Pro Bowlers for the Denver Broncos. Makes sense. And let's get to Super Bowl 56. I don't think I need to do anything, right? Yeah. Super Bowl 56. Who will win Super Bowl 56? I think in this scenario, now it can't happen in real life, but in this scenario, I would say Kansas City would win. I do think Kansas City ends up winning the Super Bowl this year, winning 2 of 3. I wouldn't be shocked if Green Bay won. I don't know. Should be an interesting year. Really, anything can happen this year. I mean, the teams are all great. And Kansas City does beat Dallas 26-23. Well, we'll look at the season recap here. Patrick Mahomes wins MVP number 2. Tom Brady wins the NFL MVP. I think it'll be Rodgers, but we'll see. Mike McCarthy, Coach of the Year. Oh, man. All right. Offensive Player of the Year is Brady. Defensive Player of the Year, obviously, TJ Watt. Rookie of the Year, Najee Harris. No. Jamar Chase will win that. Micah Parsons, Defensive Rookie of the Year, beats out Pat Surtain. Makes a lot of sense. Parsons, great year for him. And now it begins. How do we improve this Broncos team this year? Now, like I said, this isn't going to be ultra realistic for what I think the Broncos will do, right? There's a difference between what I think they will do and what I would do. And so we'll go with that and what Madden allows me to do, right? So we'll see. We'll see. Let's get into players to re-sign here. Bryce Callahan, we're going to let walk, but maybe we'll bring him back. It depends. Melvin Gordon, we're letting walk. AJ Johnson, he can go. Kareem can go. Kyle can definitely go. Bridgewater, see ya. Josie Jewell. Man, he can go. Malik Reed, I wouldn't mind bringing Malik Reed back. He is pretty cheap. We'll up the bonus maybe a little bit. And he's going to be back. I don't think I'm going to start him, but just as a backup. Just make sure we have some depth there. And Kenny Young, I would like to bring back. But, I guess as depth, because I might sign someone at middle linebacker. So let's up his money a little bit. Okay, he's coming back, but I don't know if he'll be starting. Baron Browning will be starting. I don't know if I'm going to go out and get someone in free agency or not. But we do need depth there. So we'll go with that. Why is Seth Williams in here as a free agent? He's on a rookie deal. He should have... I mean, I'll sign him with this. Because he should have a rookie deal. Unless, I guess, maybe that doesn't work out with 6-rounders. Whatever. We're going to re-sign him. I do like Seth Williams. He's really cheap. 3 years. We can easily just cut him if we need to. PJ Locke, I'm not going to bring back. I did like what he did in the preseason. But just Madden-wise, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So, that's all we're going to do in the... at least team negotiations. The mock draft, I'm gonna have to mess with. So I uploaded a draft class. I'm gonna have to go in and just kind of fix it because I can't get an updated one. And I still need to update things. And when you upload like a local file, it still just completely butchers it. So I'm gonna have to go in and fix it. But as of right now, they have us taking Devin Lloyd. I could see that. They have Derek. If Derek Stingley is there at 8, oh wow, they have us at 8. Okay, I will change that. Who's in the wrong spot? Oh man, see, this is what I'm talking about. Why? It goes. Okay, well, this is wrong here. The Giants should be at 4 instead of 3. And then is Atlanta ahead of Denver? I think Atlanta's ahead of Denver. So I will fix that. Put him at 9. Either way, Devin Lloyd probably gets to us. If Derek Stingley is there though, I'm taking Stingley. I don't care. Kenny Pickett going to New Orleans. Nakobe Dean going to Cincinnati. This draft defensively is stacked. It is stacked. Now, obviously, this is just mock draft 1, so we'll see what happens. That will definitely end up changing. Obviously, from just naturally mock draft 1 to 5 will definitely change. And I don't think anyone retired from us. We can look at, let's see, Broncos. Yeah, no one retired. Let's see, any big retirements though? Chad Henne, Mercedes Lewis is gone. Joe McCoy, Emmanuel Sanders retires. Jason Kelsey retires. By the way, I found out yesterday because obviously, you know, Twitter was going nuts with Jason Kelsey and Travis Kelsey's mom trying to make it from Tampa Bay to Kansas City to watch both games. I had no idea they were brothers. No idea. It shocked the hell out of me. I'm like, what? Jason Kelsey and it never clicked in my head that they were brothers. Anyways, I thought that was hilarious. AJ Green retires. Alex Mack retires. Danny Amendola. Malcolm J. Some of these guys have already retired, looks like. But yeah, there you go. There's your retirements. And now let's get into free agency. So what to do in free agency, because I do think there's a couple of players in free agency that's really interesting for the Broncos, right? Also, I'm not trading for Rodgers, not trading for Wilson. I kind of mentioned it. And the only reasons why is because it just wouldn't make this series fun. Also, in real life, if I were hired to run the team, I wouldn't do it. I'm not giving up 3-4 first-round picks, couple seconds, and Jerry Jeudy or whatever the hell the offer would be. Not doing it, okay? I'm not doing it. Not doing it. We're not going to sign Devontae Adams, but that could be like the move, right? You hire Hackett, make Getz your OC, go out, do everything you can to sign Devontae, make a couple other cuts and moves, trade for Rodgers, and now you've got just like Green Bay 2.0. I'm not against it. That would be fun. I'm just saying, it would be fun. Maybe I'd try and do that. If you guys want to see like a fun, like crazy rebuild of that, let me know in the comments below. Maybe we'll do that. Terran Armstead is interesting because we do have a ton of money and we do need a help on the offensive line. But I mean, here's the thing, that the reason why I would really consider this. One, we could trade Bowles and we just move Reisner to right tackle and we could go from there. But two, here's the other thing, that we can make it like a 2 or 3 year deal. So it wouldn't really hurt us financially, especially if it was a 2-year deal. And because we have a ton of money and we'll end up, we're not going to be spending a lot of money at quarterback. The only issue is that in this game, Terran Armstead does retire, or at least try to retire, and you got to win. I don't know if we're going to win enough for him to stay. So in that like scenario, I don't know if it's worth it. It's kind of risky. I don't know. I mean, we can offer him a ton of money and just see if he takes it. Can we get in the top 3? Oh my God. Okay. All right, let's lower that. Let's lower this. And like, if he picks us, great. And if not, fine, right? Like, I'm okay with it. It's not the worst thing in the world. But then we can maybe trade Garrett Bowles and use that as a piece. I know a lot of people don't like Garrett Bowles. Look, man, I don't know. Have him, give him a good quarterback and see what happens, right? Like, I don't know. Let's try and get Terran Armstead, though. I think it's a little risky, but I think it would really help out the team. We're not going to go for wide receivers because we're already wasting a ton of money on Sutton and Tim Patrick. Trent Brown. Oh, wow. Trent Brown makes more sense. Well, I mean, he's 29, so he could start regressing a little bit. But he wouldn't retire on us. I mean, we could literally just fix left tackle and right tackle right now. We would not have money, though. The problem with doing this is that we would have to give him a bigger deal. I'm going to stick with Terran Armstead. I'm good there. That is tempting, though. And then we do need a backup running back. So we'll go ahead and try and do that. Marcus Williams would be sweet. Only 25, 6'1", 195, 89 speed. Oh, man, Marcus Williams would be sick. I'm okay with this deal. Have Marcus Williams and Justin Simmons at safety. Oh, man. That would be sweet. That would be sweet. I was actually going to target Ronnie Harrison. Marcus Williams is better. That'd be sick. That would be pretty sick. Where else do we need help here? We corner. See, I think what I'm gonna do. I think bringing Bryce Callahan makes a lot of sense. He's great in the slot. And if like Stingley drops to us, or if Gardner's there or something like that, I might be willing to take a corner. I don't know if I'm going to draft a quarterback. I really don't. I think if I were in real life running the Broncos, I probably would draft a quarterback at 9. But for like the sake of the series, I might not. Just to make it a little bit more interesting. Bryce Callahan would be just a really good slot guy to have for a couple years. So we'll offer him an okay deal and see if he takes it. And let's see, who else would we want here? What other positions do we need? If we don't get the safety we want, we can go after, unless he's not available. I don't see Ronnie Harrison. Oh, there he is. He's probably going to sign day 1, though. I don't know. He might still be there. We'll see. Who else? Middle linebacker I wanted to look at. So let's go ahead and look at, or at least just off-ball linebacker, because we can move someone inside. Rashaan Evans. He's a little slow though at 84. Like, you know, when we're playing, like in the game, that might be a problem. There was also, is he here? I don't think he is. I wanted to go after Van Der Esch, but looks like unless is he listed at outside linebacker? All right, let's see how we did in free agency. I went ahead and tried to sign a few guys, so I'll show you guys who we went after. Marcus Williams did not sign. I did go ahead and sign Mitchell Trubisky. He's not going to start, I promise. Ingold did decide to sign. He's going to be out though for a while, so I don't know if he'll be back. He should actually be back in time, so we did sign him. Unfortunately, we do not get Marcus Williams. We got Scott, brought back Bryce Callahan. We did get Armstead, and I think there's some other players that we are waiting on. We only have 16 mil left, and let's see. Oh no, I guess, okay, well, we need a safety. We need a safety. Now, we could draft a safety. That is an option. That is an option. I wouldn't mind, though, if Ronnie Harrison was still here. Oh, man, I think he went ahead and signed. Okay. Well, we do need to bring in someone that could at least... I mean, we have Caden Stearns. I think we still... I might just draft someone. There's really no one that I really want. We definitely missed out on Marcus Williams, which really sucks. And I mean, Jabril Peppers we could bring in. He's only 26. 90 speed. You know what? Let's bring in Jabril Peppers on like a 2-year deal. Offer him a little extra money and see if he takes that. And then we can eventually find someone else, right? But I think I'm okay with that. So we will go ahead and advance. See who we got. We did get Peppers. Cool. And I think now let's take a look at the roster. So as of right now, at quarterback, we do have Trubisky. Not my plan, obviously. I think I'm going to trade Garrett Bowles. Get some value there. Move Reisner to right tackle. And have Muti take over left guard. I think that's the best way to do this. So let's go ahead and move Reisner to right tackle. I think he played some right tackle, so I think that works out perfectly. Muti will play at left guard. Cushenberry at center. Miners at right guard. Got Javante. Got Scott. I really like Boston Scott. 90 speed. I wish his speed was a little bit higher, but I think as just a solid backup with Mike Boone. Just a couple speed guys. Obviously, Javante will be getting a ton of carries. Got wide receiver, all good. We'll have KJ Hammer back. Probably will trade Tim Patrick. So Tim Patrick and Garrett Bowles are on the trade block. Justin Simmons is up to superstar, which is awesome. Sertan will be at our starting corner. Bryce will be our slot corner. I think I'm going to trade Ronald Darby as well, depending on who we draft. And then I'm going to have Cooper start at outside linebacker. Shelby Harris, I think I'm going to trade as well. And just move on from him. Open up some money, but he's regressing at this point. We got to get the most out of him. Draymond, obviously, we're keeping. And we will be moving Jabril. Is Peppers naturally a strong safety? He's hurt, but yes, he is. Okay. So he will be starting as strong safety. And Caden Stearns will be kind of going in and out. Yeah, I like it so far. Now we just got to focus on the draft. So I have an idea at quarterback. And here's the thing. So I don't think, unless something crazy happens, I don't think I'm taking a quarterback with pick 9. And I know maybe some of you guys are mad at that. In real life, I would do it. For content-wise, I'm not. It will extend the series by a season. So I'm just kind of thinking content-wise as a YouTuber, but also like it'll make it more interesting, right? Let's see what quarterbacks come in next season. I'm not going to find a 2023 draft class because I can't. Madden servers suck, so it just never works for me. I'm lucky that I have this that I downloaded like 2 months ago, and that I've edited along the way. So yeah, that's you know, we're not gonna have a 23 draft class, unfortunately, but it could make it interesting to see what auto-generated players come in, and maybe we can find a quarterback that way. So I don't think I'm taking a quarterback. In real life, I think I would, but in this game, content-wise, I don't think I will. So as far as the players that I want to look at, man, if Karlaftis drops, I'll take him. If Stingley drops, I will be taking him. I don't know why Stingley. I might fix that. I don't think Stingley will drop, but I guess you never know. Desmond Ridder, that's really high. I don't think Ridder goes that high. See, I'm gonna have to fix. See, it messes with it. It changes it. Like George Pickens, I like him. No way he's the first receiver, or I guess second. But no, Olave's not gonna be. What happened? Why do they do this? I'm gonna fix it. But as far as players that I'm gonna be really looking at, we do need defensive tackle. Jordan Davis is really interesting. 6'6", 330. That would be amazing. I think that would be a trade down scenario. So Jordan Davis, I'll put in there. I would like a corner. Brisker would be interesting. And I mean, another pass rusher like Majai Sanders. Or, I mean, even Jordan Battle at safety. I wouldn't mind that. In the second round, we can always go with a linebacker like Brandon Smith, Christian Harris. Like, we could do something like that too. Because I like Kenny Young, but I think I'd rather find someone else. I think we're good at offensive line. Henry Toa could be a pick as well. But let's look at it in the first round. I think I want to look at corner. And I think the corner that I would probably look at is Ahmad Gardner. I also like Khair Elam at 6'2", 193. I mean, I know Gardner's good. He might not. Let's actually look at Khair Elam and see how good Khair Elam is. I wouldn't mind Kenny Pickett. I really wouldn't. But I don't think I'm going to take a quarterback this year. But Jordan Davis, I really want to look at. Jaquan Brisker, Khair Elam. Those are kind of the guys that I'm really interested in. I at least want to know more about. So let's go ahead and roll with that. And I think up next will be the draft. Did I try and sign anyone else? I guess I could try and sign some depth, but we can do that later. But yeah, let's get into draft and connection loss. Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and let's look at the final mock draft here. Let's see what they think before we get into this. Okay, I guess when do the final mock drafts happen? Huh. All right, well, mock draft number 3. No, see, this is all broken stuff. Okay, well, I'll wait. If they have a mock draft 5, we'll take a look at it, I guess. Maybe I gotta start the draft. I don't know. Actually, you know what? Let's do. Actually, no. Let's start the draft and then trade during the draft. I think that's usually better. We'll see, but we'll go ahead and pause it, and then view draft board. And I think we can see mock drafts. Where can we see mock drafts? I want to see like mock draft 5. I forget where you go. I guess not. Maybe we can't see mock draft 5. That kind of sucks. I don't remember where you go. Anyways, I guess we're here, so let's go ahead and see who the number 1 overall pick here is. It is Aiden Hutchinson with the number 1 overall pick, going to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Kind of surprised because all the mock drafts had Kayvon, but I don't know who the better of the two are. I think they're both great. Obviously the playoff game against Georgia was a little concerning for Aiden, but it's just it's so hard to know. I think I would prefer Kayvon, but it's very close. Number 2 overall pick for the Detroit Lions is Kayvon Thibodeau. Again, good pick. I think those are the right picks. The New York Giants at number 3. Now, I think in real life this would be Houston. Let me double check. I have a mock draft here because I wanted to double check these picks. And yeah, it would be Houston. Let's just say the Giants traded up. So the Giants move up 1 pick and they take Evan Neal. Good pick. Think that makes a ton of sense for the New York Giants. They do need offensive line help. And Evan Neal taking, look, it sounds like he's going to be the best offensive lineman in this draft. So honestly, I think that makes a lot of sense, right? Houston maybe wanting to move down a little bit. So Houston at pick number 4 takes Derek Stingley Jr. So he does get taken very quickly. By far the best corner in this class. Well, maybe not by far, because I think Gardner is really freaking good. Derek Stingley was the best corner his freshman year, which is crazy. And then obviously, I don't think played last year and then dropped off a little bit. LSU dropped off though, so it's kind of hard to know. But he goes number 4 to Houston. At number 5, the Jets are they at 5 in real life? They are. They're not. It's the Giants, and they're 4 in real life. Wait, who got moved here? So the Giants moved up way farther. Huh. All right. Well, the Jets at 5 take Ekwonu. I think that makes a ton of sense. Now, maybe you move him to like right guard or tackle. I think Ekwonu can actually play tackle. So that makes a ton of sense. Now you have Mekhi Becton, Elijah Vera Tucker, and Ekwonu at right tackle. Makes a ton of sense there. So far, so good. Even though the draft order is a little bit messed up. And then I will trade from 8 to 9, by the way. I will do that. The Panthers at number 6, which is where they are in real life. They take Charles Cross. Interesting pick. They do need help at offensive line, but I feel like I don't know. This mock draft I'm looking at has them taking Kyle Hamilton. I think if Karlaftis is there, or maybe they even take quarterback, but Charles Cross, good player. I mean, you start at offensive line, right? So maybe it makes sense there. The Giants at 7 take Matt Corral. They have given up on Jones. Oh my God, I'm blanking. Jones, something Jones. Something help me out here. Oh my God, why am I blanking out on his name? Daniel Jones. Holy crap. Obviously, he's not good enough for me to remember his first name. But they give up on Daniel Jones. They are moving on. New GM, new head coach. They took a star left tackle with Evan Neal. Now they are taking their quarterback in Matt Corral. Makes a ton of sense. Let me go ahead and trade this pick away. I mean, I guess we could maybe steal a pick from Atlanta. I feel like that's kind of messed up, but if they're in here, 9, and they are willing to give me a future third. All right, well, that makes it really easy. And I'm stealing a future third, so I don't give a crap. So the Atlanta Falcons are now on the clock, and in this mock draft that I have here, I'm looking at PFF. I don't know. I've been looking at different ones, but they have them taking Charles Cross, so he's already off the board. Who do they take here? Maybe Kyle Hamilton? Kyle Hamilton does go to Atlanta. Interesting pick there. They do need help at defense, so we'll see. But Kyle Hamilton does get taken. So what do we do here? Now, if we look at our roster, there are some players that I do want to move on from. Tim Patrick is one of them. Garrett Bowles is another. By the way, we have Glasgow still, so maybe we trade Glasgow as well. We could have him just as a backup, though, because we do need depth. So I don't know. I might keep Glasgow. We do need a quarterback, so I will show you guys what I do at quarterback. But yeah, Tim Patrick, Garrett Bowles on their way out. And then defensively, I think I'm going to try and trade Ronald Darby. I know he played well, but at 28 years old, I think we need to get him out of there. And then Shelby Harris, Mike Purcell, if we can get anything for him. So those are the guys. Let's start with I think we start with, oh man. Well, here's the thing. So we're at 9. Honestly, I think maybe we trade down here. I think, let's look at the players available. So Matt Corral is off the board. I think out of all the quarterback, I do like Kenny Pickett. We're not going to take quarterback though. Sam Howell's up here. George Karlaftis is available. Man, that was not part of my plan. I don't think I'm going to take him. I'm looking at... man, Gardner's available. I think at this point, I think we trade down. And can we add a second, maybe even a third first round pick here? Let's see what we can do. So we've made our first trade of the draft. We are trading down now. I will probably look to maybe trade back up. So we'll see. But I'm trading with the Eagles. They have 3 first. They want to move up into the top 10. We're trading them Ronald Darby, who they had green interest. They had a lot of interest in him. We're giving them our second, third round pick this year, and to get 16 and 25. At first, I was going for 16 and 17, but they didn't like it. So we're going with 16 and 25, and that is the move. So Ronald Darby is now gone. We still have some moves to make, though. So let's look at who wants Garrett Bowles, who wants maybe Glasgow. Who else are we trading? Tim Patrick. So let's see who likes any of those players. Let's see what the Eagles do here, though, at pick number 9. They take Garrett Wilson. So they move up. This actually makes a ton of sense. The Eagles need wide receiver help. If they love Garrett Wilson, think he's the best wide receiver in this class, it makes a ton of sense. Pair him. You give Jalen Hurts more help, and you pair him with, gosh, I'm blanking. Smith, Devontae Smith. I think that makes a ton of sense. Maybe you go defense with your second pick there. So makes a ton of sense. The New York Jets at pick number 10 take Ahmad Gardner. That makes a ton of sense as well. They need a ton of secondary help. So now the Washington football team takes Drake London. So they love Heineke. They like their defense. Let's just give Scary Terry a friend here opposite of him, Drake London. I think that makes a ton of sense as well. The Minnesota Vikings. Do I want to start thinking about trading back up here? I don't know. What do the Vikings do? George Karlaftis is still there, which is insane. Let's see what the Vikings do here. They take George Karlaftis. So now the Ravens are up. I think I might want to trade up with the Ravens, but let's make some other moves here. Another big trade. So we are moving on from Garrett Bowles and Tim Patrick along with our second round pick. And we are getting the Miami Dolphins first round pick. I don't know if this is their actual pick or if they traded for this pick. Let's see. I think it might be... I don't think they actually ended up with their first round pick this year. I think they ended up trading it, so maybe they got a pick back. Oh no, it's via San Fran. But it's supposed to be 26, but now it's 21. So anyways, moving on from Garrett Bowles, moving on from Tim Patrick. I didn't like Tim Patrick's deal in the first place. We got Garrett Bowles' replacement for a couple years. It's time to move on. And we're also giving up a second round pick. So now, what do we do here? Because we have 3 first, but I think I want to move up in the draft. So I might pair 2 of these first to move up. Now that Gardner is gone, I really want Kyer Elam. And I think Baltimore may go after a corner here. And I do like both of these linebackers. I'm okay with either one. But I think a corner here goes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm trading up and I'm going after Kyer Elam. I really like him. 6'2". He has decent speed, I think. I hope so in this game. And pair him with Pat Surtain would be sick. So we are doing that. We're moving up to 13. I want to keep 16. So can I give him 25 and maybe that future third along with our third this year? I feel like that might be a lot, but I think I'd, oh man, I don't know if this will work. Oh, it is. Okay. So we have traded a future third that we got from Atlanta, a third this year, our last third this year, and pick 25 for pick 13. So now at pick 13, we're kind of just jumping around here in the draft board, but that's all right. We are going to go with Kaiir Elam, pairing him with Pat Surtain. And I think he has great speed. Coverage will get better. And I think this is a solid pick here. So Kaiir Elam, welcome to the team. 93 speed. That's way higher than I thought it would be. 94 change of direction. 95 acceleration. Star or better development. Guessing probably star, but we'll see. Great pick for us. We have our duo at corner. Bryce Callahan will be our slot corner once again. And I think Kaiir Elam will already be better than Ronald Darby, at least Madden-wise, rating-wise, or at least pretty close. Very excited to get Kaiir Elam here. The Cleveland Browns will now take Devin Lloyd. Okay. This is where I really want Nakobe Dean at this point. Do the Chargers take Nakobe Dean, or do I have to move up one slot? What do the Chargers need? Because there is another corner on the board, and they do need corner help. But do they really need linebacker help? Interesting. I wouldn't mind getting Nakobe Dean. If they pick him, I think I'm just going to take Jordan Davis. And honestly, Jordan Davis might be my pick either way. We have Kenny. You know what? Let's see what the Chargers do. They take Treylon Burks, wide receiver. I think they did lose Williams, so they're taking a wide receiver to kind of replace him. So now we're back up. I think we take Nakobe Dean. And hope that... Where's Jordan Davis? Jordan Davis dropped a bit. Or maybe he went up. I don't know. Hope that Jordan Davis is still there at 21. Maybe we move up from 21 to try and take Jordan Davis. But I think Nakobe Dean... I think we need Nakobe Dean. He played amazing in the national championship. He is a bit undersized, but he's fast. I think he's pretty decently fast. He's a great tackler. I think we go Nakobe Dean. We need a really good inside linebacker. I think this is the move. Nakobe Dean, welcome to Denver. 88 speed. I don't think that's as good as Devin Lloyd. I think Devin Lloyd was probably 89, 90. But still, I'll take 88 speed, 90 excel, 76 strength, 72 change of direction. That's a bit low. But he looks great. Hit power is B. I'm sure his tackling is really good. Nakobe Dean is now a Denver Bronco. Okay. Where does Jordan Davis go? Will Jordan Davis still be there at 21? Andrew Booth goes to Philly. The New Orleans Saints take Sam Howell, so they find their quarterback of the future. The Pittsburgh Steelers take their quarterback of the future, Kenny Pickett. That makes a ton of sense. What does Cincinnati do here? Oh man, does Cincinnati take Jordan Davis? Do they take Trent McDuffie? Do they take offensive line? Do they take another wide receiver? I doubt it. They might go offensive line here. I think I'm okay with risking it here. And if they do, maybe we trade back. Let's see what happens. The Cincinnati Bengals take Trent McDuffie. That makes sense. They do need some corner help, some defensive help. So Trent McDuffie to Cincinnati. And I think we take our pick here. I think we take Jordan Davis and not risk it. We could take Desmond Ridder. We could take Chris Olave. We're good at wide receiver, but having those two wide receivers would be nice. Or one of them, I mean. We're good at offensive line. I think the next big hole is defensive tackle. So let's take Jordan Davis. I mean, he's 6'6", 330. He's absolutely ridiculous. We need someone at nose, 93 strength, 74 speed, 80 acceleration. This has been a fantastic draft for us so far. Jordan Davis is now a Denver Bronco. New England will take Jameson Williams. That makes sense. Arizona takes David Ojabo. The Buccaneers take the Marvin Leal. I really like David Ojabo. But I do want to go a season with Bradley Chubb and Cooper. Give Chubb one more year. We'll see what happens. Don't love it, but I mean, pass rusher there would have been nice, but I think we took more heavier needs. Trevor Penning goes to Baltimore. The Raiders will take Chris Olave. That makes sense. Buffalo will go ahead and take Sanders. That makes a ton of sense as well. The Detroit Lions take Bernard Raymond at left tackle. Interesting. The Tennessee Titans take Tyler Linderbaum. The Green Bay Packers take Joan Dotson. That makes sense. The Cowboys at 31, they take George Pickens. Interesting. The Chiefs take Darian Kinnard, another offensive lineman. Okay. The Jacksonville Jaguars take Isaiah Spiller. The Lions take Kenyon Green. The New York Giants take Kenneth Walker, a running back. Huh. Wonder what's going on with Saquon. Houston, they take Jackson Kirkland. The New York Jets take Trey McBride. And Nick Bonito. Interesting. Okay, Chicago will take Jalen Weidemeyer. Another tight end? What are they doing? Some interesting picks ahead of us. Now at pick number 8, Desmond Ridder is still there. Malik Willis is still there. Carson Strong is still there. I like Carson Strong. I know a lot of people don't because he can't move. I think he can. It's so tempting. Desmond Ridder is really tempting as well. I'm not doing it. I do have to show you guys what I'm going to do at quarterback. Jaquan Brisker's here, man. I'm taking Jaquan Brisker. We do need safety. I like Caden Stearns. And we did sign someone. Do we take quarterback in the second round? I hate that. I would never take a quarterback in the second round. In real life, I just wouldn't. A tackle, A hit power. Jaquan Brisker dropped like a rock to us. He's so good. I was going to take, with this spot, I was going to take Jordan Battle. Because I didn't think Brisker would be here. I have to take Jaquan Brisker. Man, our defense is going to be insane. Jaquan Brisker, welcome to the team. I'm doing it. 90 speed, 90 acceleration. He's not the fastest safety in the world, but tackling-wise, he's incredible. Hit power, he's incredible. He's going to be great. We grab our safety of the future next to Justin Simmons. I love that, honestly. Atlanta, they take Malik Willis, so moving on from Matt Ryan eventually. Malik Willis, more of a project. The Seattle Seahawks take Desmond Ridder. Is Russell Wilson possibly on the move. Jordan Battle goes to Washington. The Vikings take Christian Harris. The Ravens take Breece Hall. The Browns take Carson Strong. Is Baker on the move? Drake Jackson to the Chargers. Zach Harrison to Miami. The Colts take Kyron Williams. The New Orleans Saints take Pudik Frere. And the Steelers take sorry, I'm an idiot. Okay, is there anyone here that we want? What are our next pick? 4th round? I don't think really there's anyone that we would want to move up for. I'm good at inside linebacker. I mean, John Mechie, maybe. Is he coming out? I don't know. Honestly, I think I'm good. No more quarterbacks, so I think I'm good. The one final trade our quarterback this year. It's kind of a joke, but I think it's funny. Yes, we will draft a quarterback next year, but we're going all in on Gardner Minshew. I didn't love the quarterbacks enough in this draft. Gardner Minshew's better. No, he's not. Probably should have taken a quarterback with how many first-round picks. I couldn't not take the defensive players that were available for us, okay? I couldn't pass them up. We are rolling with Gardner Minshew. We are taking another Band-Aid, and we're putting it on, all right? We've gone through duct tape. We've gone through Gorilla Glue. We've gone through Elmer's glue, hot glue. We've gotten with packing tape, painter's tape. We're sticking on one last Band-Aid. Gardner Minshew is a Denver Bronco. Him and Mitchell Trubisky will battle it out in the preseason. I promise we will take a quarterback next year in the draft, okay? I promise. But not this year. Not this year. So here is the draft recap. We went with Kyer Elam, Nakobe Dean, Jordan Davis, and Jaquan Brisker, all in the 70s. Elam's a 74. Nakobe Dean is a 74. Jordan Davis is a 76. And Jaquan Brisker is a 73. All have star or better development. Jaquan Brisker's 23. Is that right? No way. I kind of regret this pick. Is he really 23? Or is that wrong? He's 22. Well, he's gonna be... Holy crap, he's gonna be 23 by the time the draft happens. Wow. All right. Okay. I did not realize that. Who was that other safety? Battle. He's a 72 overall, star or better, and he's only 21. Okay. If I knew the age, I probably would have gone Battle. But I mean, Jaquan Brisker, I think, is a better player. So I don't know. Aiden 79, Kayvon's the 79. Let's look at the quarterbacks. Matt Corral's a 74. Kyle Hamilton, 80 overall. Gardner's a 78. Holy. Ah, man. All right. Well, that kind of sucks. 94 speed. He's really good. But we did get a lot of value, right, for our pick. And we still got a good corner that I really like, Kyer Elam. Devin Lloyd is a 76. Nakobe Dean's a 74. Yeah, he's a 91 speed. Devin Lloyd is really good. He's also 23, though. So I'm actually okay with having Nakobe Dean. Andrew Booth is a 73. Sam Howell is 71. Kenny Pickett, 73. Honestly, if I was forced to take a quarterback, I would have taken Kenny Pickett. I think him and Matt Corral are my two favorite quarterbacks in this class. And look, I really like Carson Strong. He's interesting. I want to see what his 40 is. He's very interesting. Jordan Davis is incredible. 76 overall. His strength's at a 93. He's going to be really good for us. David Ojabo, I would have really liked. But I want to give Jonathan Cooper and Chubb one more year. Let's see. Linderbaum, 76. He actually might go way higher than that. That's kind of crazy that he fell that far. and Joanne Dotson, 72 overall. Beginning of round 2, Isaiah Spiller. Man, they just love taking running backs. Kenyon Green, Kenneth Walker. They love taking running backs too. Kirkland, Trey McBride, Nick Bonito, Wedemeyer. They love taking tight ends. Jaquan Brisker, Malik Willis, 73 overall, 90 speed. Would have been kind of cool. Desmond Ridder, 86 speed. I do like Desmond. I mean, look, all of these quarterbacks I do like, and all of them have talent. There's just not a ton of separation between all of them, right? It just depends on who you like more. So anyways, I thought it'd be fun to just say screw it and see what happens next year. But Christian Harris, 71 overall. If I didn't get Nakobe Dean, I would have taken Christian Harris. Carson Strong, 68 overall, 78 speed. He has the strongest arm in the class, and that's why I think, like, I don't know. He has the best arm, too. I think he's probably the more accurate quarterback of the group, too. I think his... people are just so scared of his speed, but I don't think he's that slow. Drake Jackson, really good pick there. But yeah, and there's the rest of the second round. So I'll show you guys the third round if you guys want to see. Toto dropped to third. He's only 6'6" overall on this. But you guys can slow it down. Look at who got taken in the third round. And yeah, I think we had a good draft. Great job defensively, you know, and we're going with Gardner. Hey, I'm curious to see what the quarterbacks are going to be next year. So we might struggle again offensively. Hey, but you know what? Gardner Minshew's better than Teddy Bridgewater. He's better than Drew Lock. He's better than any of the other quarterbacks that we've had in the past. So screw off. Is it realistic? You know, I wouldn't be shocked if they traded for Gardner Minshew. So it may be realistic. Who knows? Who knows? That's not the goal of this series, though, to be ultra realistic, right? So, anyways, let's go ahead and advance. We'll mess with the roster. Next episode will be the preseason, but I'm excited for this team. I think we have a very good defense. Pass rush is a bit of a concern right now, but let's see how Chubb does. Gardner Minshew will be starting. We got Sutton, Jerry Jeudy. KJ Hamler is still hurt, but he will be back. How long is he out for? 2 more weeks. So he will be back for the start of the year. He's going to be the other receiver on the outside. Seth Williams will be wide receiver number 4. Jerry Jeudy will be playing in the slot. Miners will be starting. This will be the offensive line. Noah and Alberto. Defensively, love the look of this defense. Jabril Peppers, when he returns, he's just going to be a back. Oh, he's wearing number 24. I will change that. But Jabril Peppers, I don't know. He's going to sprinkle in. He'll play. He'll definitely be in there. Baron Browning is going to be middle linebacker number 2 with Nakobe Dean. I really like the linebacker group with Strand and Kenny Young to kind of go in and out, right? Cooper will be starting at left outside linebacker across from Chubb. Simmons and Brisker, and then Peppers, Caden Stearns will be going in and out as well. At corner, we've got Pat Surtain, and then Kyer Elam will be corner 2. Bryce Callahan will be in the slot. You know what we didn't do was go after a defensive end. I totally forgot about that because we traded Shelby Harris. So that's a big hole that we will have to fill. Let me know in the comments below. Who do you guys want to see starting? Maybe we start Spencer at right end. I guess we could always move Chubb to defensive end and have Malik Reed start. That actually might be what we do. I might do that. I'll think about it, but I think that's what I will probably do. And then special teams were good. McManus. I'm going to go with Martin. And then, yeah, rush defensive tackle will be Davis, Chubb, and Jones. Or you know what? Yeah, Chubb and Jones. And then we'll go... we'll put Dean as our sub linebacker, and then Browning to back him up. Slot corner will be Bryce Callahan. Slot wide receiver will be Jerry Jeudy. And then Williams will be starting running back. But yeah, there you go. That's the team. I'll see you guys in the preseason. Let me know what you guys think of the team in the comments down below. I know I'm probably going to get some hate from you crazy Bronco fans. But this is the team. This is what we're going to roll with. And we'll see what happens. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That like button if you did. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the preseason.